Great. Family, if anybody joining me and somebody can hear my voice, let the person make me understand that you can hear my voice, because I'm not communicating to myself. I'm communicating with people. So let me know if you can hear my voice. Anybody on board yet? If you're on board, let me know. I'm going to have amazing conversation, just amazing conversation. We are talking about Africa. We are going to talk about Africa. So it's going to be amazing. It's going to be great. We try our best to, engage with the community. Yeah, I'm seeing some likes coming in. That's great, yeah? I'm seeing some likes coming in. Can you hear my voice? First of all, let's deal with that and we move forward. So if you can hear my voice, let me adjust my cap very well. Cap. Yeah, hi. That's the name. I said Priska, right? Yes. So if you can hear my voice, let me know. Then I know that you can hear my voice. We're there for you. Yes. Somebody say yes. Okay, good. You're good to go. You're welcome, lovely people. It's always amazing. I promised you last time that we are going to be having live session often, all right? We are going to be having live session often to educate ourselves, to engage. This is the way, I can give back the love you people are giving me. So let me give shout out to some names that just pop up here. Then we move forward into great conversation. We are going to start, we'll go back in history, we come back, current issues. We are going to do some parallel, analysis, a whole lot this evening. You are going to enjoy it, I promise you that. So we have Garden Gate, beautiful name. We have Joyce, Kaja, and we have David, Gabla, we have Priska is also here. We have Salifu, Seidu. I have some couple of Seidus. They are great people, lovely people. The Seidus that have been in my life, at least 3 Seidus. These are people I can testify that they are there when you need someone to be there for you, So Seidu is a great name right there. We have Mohammed is here. Yes, we have Lamin, Sane, we have amazing people in the building. Gakpo is in the house. Linda is also in the house. So lovely people, without wasting much time, I think we can start having conversation. And anybody with any question at all, you can just let me know in the comment section, all right? But if you are voting here, where's over? Yeah. I'm not selling you people, I'm not selling you people, so don't be offended. Don't be offended. When I say don't be offended, it means megadojiku, right? In our language, we say megadojiku. It means don't be offended. So I'm teaching you my language, megadojiku. It means don't be offended, all right? Yeah, I'm having Terima Kule is in the house. Yeah, this guy is a great supporter. He has been engaging with our content so loudly. I've been watching him. I know I read content. I read comment a lot. Somebody said, did you know that chickens can lay egg without a rooster present? I don't get it. Unless you come a little bit better. So beautiful people, the continent of Africa is crying for freedom. I'm being honest with you. And you can see that this is the right season and the right time for freedom, because we are in the season where majority of the people are awake and they are calling for freedom. And the season allows situations driving global conversations and happening met with the sensation. Or is it sensation? No, not sensation, but the deep call, the deep. Okay, the deep is calling the deep. The continent is crying for freedom, but the people were not ready. But today, the people are ready and they came to meet. So the continent crying for freedom, meeting the people also crying for freedom. At the same time, we have revolutionary among us championing the cause. So it's going smooth. So let me give you something. Muammar Gaddafi is somebody that I would say during his time, I don't know what happened. But I feel like he was, trying to do the right thing at the right time with the wrong generation. That's just my opinion. okay, stand to be corrected. He was trying to do the right thing at the right time with the wrong generation. Because there are a lot of people those days in 2000, when was Gaddafi taken down? 2000, his end came in 2011 when he was captured and unalive. Gaddafi, during that time, a lot of people think or thought that Gaddafi was wrong, honestly speaking. Somebody said, tell me Museveni betrayed Gaddafi. Yeah, of course. Museveni actually betrayed Gaddafi. Let me give you something. You see, sometimes we need to track back to history to understand exactly where we come from. The continent of Africa, the struggle you are seeing today in the Sahel, everywhere, look at what is happening in Togo. As we are here right now speaking, protest is happening in Togo. Protest is happening in Kenya. The Cameroonese are also boiling out there to protest. The Cameroonese, they are boiling out there to protest. I'm being honest with you. I've been on the Francophone trendy chant, and I know what I'm talking about. They are boiling. The Francophone countries, all of them are boiling to what? To revolt, to rebel against maltreatment. They are not revolting against anything, but they are revolting against being slave or being enslaved in their own country. They are revolting against, mismanagement, corruption. So the people are about to rebel, honestly speaking. And this is happening on almost every country. The people are boiling. The people are boiling. Do you know the reason why we are boiling? Let me tell you something. The reason why we are boiling is because right before our eyes, we saw Burkina Faso. I think I should bring this to normal level because I'm here with my people here, so my people can understand me better. You will understand me better, right? Let me descend to our, my people here so that we communicate like how we do it among our peers. Then I think you will understand me better. If you understand me better, if you want us to go that way, then we pick it from there so that everybody will understand what is happening right now, why there is agitation on the continent. If you agree, put 100 in the comment, let's move forward. If you agree with me, just put 100 in the comment. Let's move forward. Yes, I want to bring it. I want to make it conversational. Kule, I'm seeing you. Somebody said love from India. Hey, Indians are in the house. Much respect. Some people are coming from Cameroon and yes, the comrades are coming. Beautiful. Yeah. So I think the hundreds are coming in. So it means people are in agreement with me. Beautiful. If all of us we are here, we are struggling. Okay. You did not make it, I did not make it. We are struggling to make it. All right. Now, as we are struggling to make it, let's assume that we are in group, we are peers, brothers, and we are going about, every time there we are giving each other. Oh, bro, it's good. No, it could be like the way we do it in Ghana here. It could be. It's going to be okay. We will also, we'll make it one day, and giving that vibe to each other. And anytime we meet, we'll be complaining, oh, the hardship is becoming too much. The stress is becoming too much. That is among ourselves as peers. All right? The hardship is becoming too much. You have this conversation going on among yourself. Nobody will be jealous. I don't know. I'm trying to look for another word. Nobody will be much more ambitious, okay, than one of you to make it or find a path leading to greatness. So it's getting out of that rank of hardship that you have been discussing about. The moment one of your brother or your colleagues or your peer begin to move towards that direction, it is not jealousy, but yourself. Everything in you will be boiling. You will become ambitious. It motivates you to also find ways to come out of this, because you don't want a situation where tomorrow, are you getting what I'm trying to say? I'm trying to let you understand why there is agitation. Don't worry, when I land, you understand. You don't want the situation where tomorrow it will be like, oh, we are struggling, and then this person is out, and tomorrow they'll be looking down on you, kind of vibe. You understand what I'm talking about? So that thing is there, especially among the men. And among the women, when all of them, they are doing their normal vibe, women, they value marriage. So when all of them, they are doing their normal vibe, one person got married, the second person got married to a good man, or things, marriage is attractive because one person is out and then is making marriage attractive. The second person is out, and then you go to the wedding, you come back, you see that, hey, things are changing. You also automatically, pressure begin to come on you to get married. So it is not jealousy, it is natural order in human being. Your brother's fire will ignite you. Okay, it is not pressure, but it is, let me say, it is natural. You can't beat it. There's nothing you can do about it. So people who don't understand what it is, they tend it to become jealousy, and they move around trying to harm their brothers who are going up and all that, or their sisters who are going up. It is not jealousy. It is ambition. It motivates you. It is called motivation. If I should get the right word, it's motivation. Now, we all are on this continent believing that we are poor nation. That is how our leaders have groomed us. We can only develop with tax, high tax. We can only go abroad to go and make it. Africa is in debt. We can't pay our debt. Africa, we have accepted certain things and became comfortable with it. Africa cannot become like, China, because, the continent is hijacked. We have a lot of conspiracy theories to convince ourselves that we can move forward. All of a sudden, Mali, Burkina Faso, Niger, they have broken a chain. I'll remove my this and let me wear it back. They have broken a chain. Anybody who will laugh, you will go to hell. They have broken a chain. Anybody who will laugh right now, you will go to hell. So please don't laugh. Just remain where you are. The way your face is like that, just remain it like that. Don't laugh. If you laugh, I see laughing emoji in the comment. So remain like that. So, lovely people, are you enjoying the live? If you are enjoying it, let me know. All right. If you are enjoying the live, let me know. Just put 100 in the comment. If you are enjoying the live, let me know. We are not going to be here too long, okay? We are not going to be here too... Hey, too black. Respect yourself. Yo. So, Mali broke the chain. Niger broke the chain. Burkina Faso broke the chain. All of a sudden, we are seeing the Chinese coming in, investing. They are doing everything to make sure... We are seeing factories being built. So, it means that we can also get this thing done. So they have opened our eyes to see that, if we don't wise up, we'll be here. Burkina Faso is going to lead the way to greatness, and we are going to be here. Mali is going to lead the way to greatness, we are going to be here. No way. We are not going to agree. Then everybody is agitating. Even when we check the, what's this? When we check the, how do you call it? This thing. When we check the Francophone countries, they are more agitated more than us. The reason being that they understand French. So everything happening in the Sahel, honestly speaking, they understand even better than us. Because when Captain Ibrahim Traoré speak, he spoke French. Assimi Goïta is speaking French. General Tiani is speaking French. So when you are on the Francophone chart, you see that you and I, who are on the Anglophone chart, we are not boiling. I'm telling you. And do you know what is happening right now? This movement is driving the youth to begin to call for change. And the way we are responding to the revolution happening in the Sahel, the way we are praising these leaders, and these leaders are topping all the charts in Africa. When you talk about Africa content right now, these three leaders, especially Traoré, is leading the charts. He has broken all the chart and all the hashtags right now as we are speaking. the rest of African leaders are becoming jealous. They now see what it means for your people to praise you. They now see what it means to be, a kind of like worship by your people instead of your people criticizing you all the time. They saw that, so the people are rising on the street, standing for a leader. Really? So my people can also do the same thing to me? Or anytime they hit the street, it's against them. That ambition to also be praised is now being built. We are planting that seed in our leaders now. You see President Boko of, give me the name. Give me the name. Let's make it conversational. Give me the name. Boko. What's the name? Lovely family, drop it for me. President Boko. Seriously, I forgot his name. It's funny, eh? Let's make it conversational. Give me the name right there. Botswana. Good, Elvis, Ejo. Botswana. You see, he's trying. He's seeing what is happening. So he's struggling to also do something that everybody will be talking about. That, yeah, he's changing things. So he's trying to change things by force. That is what we are talking about. We are pressuring the leaders. Why? Because the pressure from the Sahel is on our head. We want to also see change. And that, the way we are responding to it, why is it that on the continent of Africa today, the majority of the youth, even the president of Ghana said it recently, that look, one thing he noticed, they did, how do you call it? Is it Afro barometer or something that they called it? The desire or the interest of the population have dropped. The youth, particular, their interest in democracy or democratic governance has dropped drastically, and their interest moved from democratic rule to military rule. This is the only time that the people are happy with military rule, and they are calling for it. When you check it properly, because the people on the continent have now seen military rulership as means of salvation. Mind you, it's a dangerous also when you have coup d'etat in your country, and the coup d'etat happened, it was artificial coup d'etat, not the natural coup d'etat that led to revolution. Like what is happening in Gabon, Guinea, we don't know what is happening. I mean, some couple of coup d'etat happened, we don't know what is happening. It's dangerous. The country will remain stagnant. Voices will be silent for no reason. Okay? But when revolution comes, truly through revolution, then it becomes a way of escape from poverty, from lack of factories on our continent. Look at this great continent. Look at our population. Today in Africa, if you want to build 1,000 churches, you will have people coming in, even foreigners coming in to make sure that they sponsor that project. But try to build a factory, you are going to see opposition from the government. You are going to be taxed highly. We set up a system to work against our progress. Traore broke all those systems. Assimi Goita broke all those systems. Boko said it recently that, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Why are you telling me that? Why are you telling us that the government must not be involved? These are lecturers. These are lecturers that are used to capture our leaders. That as a government, you don't involve yourself in mining. And they believe it. You understand? So somebody say African leaders are waking up. You are so funny. Yeah, they are they have realized that the people are not on their side. That's the kind of awakening I'm talking about. Okay, they have suddenly realized that the people are gone completely away from us. The people have understood the game we are playing with them. Are you understanding me? That's the kind of thing. This continent have been crying. It's not today. Between 1884 to 1963, Addis Ababa, okay, 1884 to 1963. Somebody can do that calculation for us. How many years is that? I want us to do something. I want us to look at what happened within that range. All right. I want us to look at something. Let me explain something to you. Then we will understand exactly the reason why I took the conversation from what is happening right now and taking it back there. Then when we come back, you understand exactly what is going on. I'm not talking about 1963 alone. I'm talking about between 1884, when the Berlin Conference and the continent was divided into pieces among the colonial masters, okay, to colonize the country. France also took some, the Anglophone also took some. They share us like a piece of bread. I'm talking about from that time, okay, to 1963. I want us to make this conversational, all right? So if anybody get a time, how many years it is, drop it in the comment for us, all right? My maths teacher died a long time ago, so I'm not good at maths. You have to forgive me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. I'm not good at maths. So, 1884, that was Berlin Conference, and then 1963, that is 79 years, because 1884, 85, okay, that was what it is. So let's say, yeah, let's just take it 80 years. From that time to Kwame Nkrumah was 80 years, lovely people. A struggle happened between that time. Kwame Nkrumah came when something was boiling. That's why I said the deep we call the deep. When you take magnet and you put the magnet before rubber, it will not pick it too. No. But anytime magnet get closer to something that is magnetic, it will pick it because it's ready for it. Are you understanding me? If it is not the right time and the people are not ready, they can't receive certain things. Even, let's drop it down a little bit to business wise. Okay? You are here right now. If you don't have money, and should I use that word? No. You don't have ideas. Okay? Let's say you are struggling, or I'm struggling, or someone is struggling, to find ways around life. And somehow, anyhow, money came from somewhere to the person. Huge money that can change life. And the money came at the time where the person doesn't have any financial idea, any business idea. Within a couple of days, that money will vamoose. Yes. That money will finish. Please, lovely people, we are a lot of people here, but surprisingly, only 34 likes or 35 likes that we have. I'm pleading with everybody, just once you are aboard, you are here for us, and I'm here for you, lovely people. So try your best and, like the show, all right? Like the show, if I should call it a show, or whatever I should call it. Like the show, all right? Please, let's just increase it. Like 100 people here. If all of us we are here and then you hit the like button, I think we will have progress to make. All right, so thank you so much for the support. So far, so good. So, the person doesn't have money, and the person doesn't have ideas, excuse me, and the person come in contact with money, the person is going to waste that money. I have an example I can give you, but I'll not give you the example, because if I give you that example, the person I will be talking about might come and watch this live. He's a friend of mine, and then I'll be in trouble. The person will know that I'm talking about him. So let me leave that one and move forward. But when you don't have idea, you come in contact with money, you don't know what to do, you become confused, you dissolve the money. But when you are already with idea and you don't have the money, you know that you have a good business idea, solid one. The moment money hits your account, bam, straightforward, you know what you are going to do. So when the people are not ready, okay, for the conversation of freedom, like let me use South Africans as an example. Some South Africans, they are not getting the idea of the border removers. So We are dealing with the wrong generation. We are telling them that we need to remove the borders and all that, and then they got it completely wrong. Okay? They got it completely wrong. You cannot blame them because we are dealing with a generation who doesn't understand. Who they are not getting it. But the day will come, a generation will spring up from there to understand the reason and the value of removing these borders. The moment somebody will come out like Julius Malema or anybody, it's going to be a whole movement and nobody can stop it. But by this time, it's going to face a lot of opposition because the people are not ready for it. Do you understand me, lovely people? Are you getting me? If you are getting me, let me know. Keep hitting like. Keep hitting like. Okay? They don't understand. So, in Ghana, Ghanaians, we are divided. There are some conversations Ghanaians cannot take right now. Okay? There are some conversations Ghanaians cannot take right now. When if the sitting government pull it out, like the things the sitting Boko is doing in Botswana and is getting support from the people, in Ghana, the president will not have that support. People will think that he's trying to change the constitution to favor him. They'll give it a lot of meaning, plenty definition. Plenty definition. So it will not happen. Now, why am I bringing all this out? I'm trying to establish a fact that if the people are not ready, some conversation they can't accept, some movement they can't join. That is what I'm talking about. If the people are not ready, some conversation, you pull it out, they cannot join. Now, we are trying to look at what happened between the 79 years. The 79 years when the whole brouhaha started in Berlin Conference. So before the Addis Ababa Conference and the rise of Kwame Nkrumah, there were several movements. So we are talking about between the 79 years, there were several movements, okay? Thinkers and efforts were made. And these efforts were aimed at uniting Africa. So it was a movement boiling for 79 years. Because when the Addis Ababa conference happened, and this conference was named, the nickname of the conference is the Scramble for Africa. So they came to divide the continent among themselves. Then we have a group of people, few, there were not many, championing the agenda. It is called the African Resistance Movement against colonialism, and it started throughout the 19th and early 20th, thereabout. So before 1963, there was a movement awakening the people, conference upon conference. I'll even give you some of the details. The early Pan-African movement from 1900. So, we have delegates, okay? According to history, I have some history, a historical chart here. According to it, delegates from Africa, the Caribbean, and the US, they met, that is in the 1900 alone. They met to protest colonial rule and racial discrimination, okay? So these actually mark the first international attempt to bring African and diaspora together, politically and intellectually. This happened. This was the starting of the movement, okay? And there was another Congress, the Pan-African Congress, from 1919, okay, 1919, that's what I'm trying to say, to 1945. 1919 to 1945. We have the another movement, you know, African American scholars and activists. They organized a series of Pan-African Congress across what? Educating the people, trying to awaken the masses. But why is it that it was not working? The people were not ready. Because those times you don't even control the media. You don't control the space. You don't control the narrative. The people who divide the continent control what they want the people to see and what the people to hear. You are not trustworthy. The people trust the platform of the colonialists. So whatever they put in there against you, so it was a truth versus lie. And the people are caught in between truth and lie. But people are awakening gradually. Okay, so 1919 in Paris, 1921, 1923, 1927, and most importantly, 1945, the Manchester, UK. These are gathering. They were gathering in this, like the term that I just mentioned, the date. Okay, from the 1919 to 1945. These were gathering. There were gatherings within these years, and the gathering is nothing but to end colonialism, unity among black people worldwide, and Africa's self-rule and cultural pride, like what Burkina Faso is doing right now. But it was not getting in. The people are not getting the message. The movement is there, but the people are not ready. The continent is crying for change, but the people of the continent are not ready for change. So after the 1884 Berlin Conference, somebody say more light, brothers. After, people were not just sitting down and Kwame Nkrumah show up. No, this movement to awaken the people. All right. In 1945, that was when the Manchester Congress, which include Kwame Nkrumah and Jomo Kenyatta. Okay, this particular Congress was the one that helped link diaspora idea to the continent, because the idea of unity of Africa came from the diaspora, influencing the home people. But the people at home were not getting the conversation. Are we together? Hey, Kana, respect. You are welcome. The people at home were not getting the conversation. They were not getting the message. Are we together? So, because of that, in 1945, when Kwame Nkrumah and Jomo Kenyatta from home breached with the diaspora, they were able to get the idea, converted it, and deliver it to the people. So it began to spread a little bit more. Are you getting me? So let's do the calculation from 1884 to 1945. My math teacher is dead. I told you that my math teacher is dead. So please give me light. How many years are we talking about? How many years are we talking about? I'm bringing you to speed. I'm bringing you to somewhere. We are going somewhere. So just follow me. So we have 1884, and then we have 1945. That is 61 years. Yeah? That's 61. Somebody says 26. It's not 26. So Lami, it's not 26. So it's somebody said 26. No, it's not 26. It's 60. Oh, yeah, it's 61. It's 61 according to my calculation here. If anybody also got it, let me know. If anybody got it, let me know. If you got it, let me know. Somebody, if you got it, just let me know in the comment. If you also got 61, let me know. Anybody who got it, let me know, okay? So this is it. It's 61 years. So from 1884, within that space, 60, 1 year. And when the final push came, the final year, let me call it the final touch of the understanding of understanding the conversation that these people were championing. The people at home, for them to get that message, that's 61 years. Before the people were able to even get the message, a bit more majority were able to get the message at that time. So from that time, 45 to 60 thereabouts, within that period, they grow, they're independent, okay? of Africa begin to grow among the people, because the people at home also got the message and it's resonating across. So they were getting the message a little bit. So people are waking up, and the call for, how do you call it, independent begin to grow. Are we together? The this thing, how do you call it? Guys, please, lovely people, please give me more like. I'm pleading with you. Give me more like. Give me more like. The likes is so low. Give me more like. If anybody is here and you are not subscriber, let me plead with you to subscribe to the channel so that you always be connected. We are about 100 and something here, so I'm pleading with you, just subscribe, okay, to be part. It's necessary. That's how you support us. That's how you encourage us, and that's how you make us authority in the space. Are we together? Now, from how do you call it? If we are talking about this conversation, we should not pull out, okay? We cannot pull out Marcus Garvey out of the conversation. We can't. So, in the 1920s, okay, somebody say, well, I don't talk about Gambia. Don't worry, I'll talk about Gambia. The Garvey's movement, from Jamaica. This is a movement that actually started, how do you call it? Global movement. This particular movement of Marcus Garvey started a global movement. Am I getting the date right? Am I getting the date right? I know I have great Pan-Africans here, so they should help us. It's in the 1920s, right? Marcus Garvey. If that is right, give me 100 in the comment. If that is right, give us 100 in the comment. In the 1920s, Marcus Garvey's movement. Good. So Marcus Garvey's movement, what will be so from he actually his movement was so great. Okay, it speaks more to the light of what we are talking about. Lovely people, are you getting me? So let's say, when we do the calculation here, from 1884 to 40 years thereabout, Africa struggled through, they looted Africa, everything happened, whatever they want to do, they did it all the way to about some 36 years, 36, 37 years before Marcus Garvey came in. And yeah, he's the grandfather of Pan-Africanism, kind of respect. He pushed the movement and, trying to bridge home and abroad, diaspora and home. Okay, although he never visited Africa, but the movement was so solid in such a way that it was touching ground. So when Jomo Kenyatta and Kwame Nkrumah also came into the picture, they also hit it a little bit more. So it descended much more. They championed this agenda. So it was a process that started somewhere. What you are seeing today did not just germinate. What you are seeing today did not just germinate. This is a movement after movement, movement after movement, failed movement. And I would not love to use the word fail because it was not the right time. It's just because it was actually the right time, but it was meeting the wrong mindset. The people were not ready. The people were not so conscious about it. Few people were conscious. Are we together? Few people were conscious. Majority of the people were not conscious. So Marcus Garvey actually played a major role in that regard. And just after Marcus Garvey, then we have some 10 years in between. So then the 19, how do you call it? I'm using calculator, so forgive me. My math teacher died a long time ago, so I don't want problem. So let me use calculator too. get my things correcto perfecto. I beg you. So no, if you laugh, you go to hell. If you laugh, you go to hell. So I'm telling you now. So don't laugh. So my math teacher died for a long time. So let's say, yeah, so 1945. Yeah, that's 25 years in between. Yeah, somebody is even giving us, GF is giving us the actual accurate. So Marcus Garvey, the general movement or generational movement from 1910, okay, 1910 to 1920. Beautiful. Beautiful. Somebody also is giving us started 1914 to 1923. Okay, so let's take it like 1910 to 1920. So let's say within 10 years within that period, Marcus Garvey was firing everywhere. There was a whole movement, passionate movement, resonating across the globe to awaken the Africans, the African mindset. I think we are having good conversation right here. We are having good conversation right here. So I think Marcus Garvey's movement is a union, right? Is a union, the one that led the African for African at home and abroad. That's his slogan. Africa for Africans at home and abroad. That's Marcus Garvey's movement. It was not Gaddafi that pulled that out. Gaddafi always made that pronouncement. The Africa is for Africans. It was not Gaddafi that started it. Marcus Garvey's movement, that was Marcus Garvey's movement. The slogan of the movement was Africa for Africans at home, at home and abroad. That was the movement. Okay. Now, in 1963, even there were how do you call it? Other movement, the early continental resistance and political movement. We have the how do you call it? Edward. Is it Blyden? Yeah, some name like that. Before that, this was before Nkrumah came on board. All right, these people were also within the range of Marcus Garvey. These people they also fell in the generation of Marcus Garvey. So there was a whole lot of movement that were championing this whole thing before Kwame Nkrumah, 1963, and then he wanted to make it, practical. Because all this while it was the unity conversation was just theoretical. All right, it was just theory all over, but he wanted to make it practical. Are we together? So I think we should jump and then land with Kwame Nkrumah. Then let's take the conversation from there. Okay, let's take the conversation from there. And we cannot even forget, how do you call it, Thomas Sankara. We can't forget Thomas Sankara. We cannot forget Thomas Sankara. Are we together, lovely people? So after Kwame Nkrumah, then we jump to Thomas Sankara. What happened between those times? There was a mysterious event that I'm going to show you right now. There were some mysterious events that happened. It was so mysterious. And I was so shocked that Africans living in that age were not able to see this. Perhaps if I were to be living in those age, I don't believe I'll be able to see it. But today when you calculate it, you see that it was so mysterious. What was mysterious about it is that the people could not identify that, hey, this is a general chart, something is going wrong. The people could not identify. So we are going there very soon. So in Addis Ababa, Kwame Nkrumah wanted to make the whole thing conversational. So what helped Kwame Nkrumah in 1957, in the 1950s, what helped Kwame Nkrumah to gain independence, other Africans also get independence, was the fact that the system has grown, or the movement have grown, and the agitation and the desire to be independent have grown in the people. the desire of independence have grown in the people. Now, this is what happened. After independence, 1957 Ghana, 1960 majority of the people gain independence. It now makes sense that, okay, we are now ready to come together. But this is where the problem came in. Some of the people that became president and they led the agenda, they connect through the independence of Kwame Nkrumah to gain independence. They just want to be president. Majority, they just want to be president. Of course, their names still remain today that they fought for the liberation, but they want to be president. I'll show you the reason why I'm saying they just want to be at the top. They don't want any position that will be lower than that. They want to be president. I'll show you. When we get to 1963, I'll show you. They just want to be president. Lovely family. If you have not liked the live session, it's not good. Please like the live session, okay? Like it. And we have many people here. I believe that if all of you here, I know there are some people here, they have not subscribed. If you subscribe, it's not going to take anything from you. It will just make you be part of us, and also give us authority in the space. Okay, so everybody just click the subscribe button. Let's move forward. So I'm telling you that the people that connect with Kwame Nkrumah, the people capitalize on the fact that the people on the ground, the citizens, are waking to the idea of, how do you call it? Independence. The people are waking. So when the message of independence came, it fits in. So it happened. But the people who give you the independence were not happy about the independence that you have taken. So there was a plan B to recapture the continent. I'm not going to go deeper, but I'm going to do it one way or the other. There was plan B. In the plan B, you understand what I'm talking about, that some people want to be at the top. After independence in 1957, so 58, 59, 60, and in the 60, after 3 years, we got independence. Majority of the people received their independence also. That was when majority, so 3 years in between. Okay, somebody put 3 in the comment. Just write 3 in the comment. 3 years in between. The time Kwame Nkrumah took independence, and the rest of Africans also connected, and some got their independence in 1960, thereabout. So 1960, majority got independence. 3 years. The following 3 years, a meeting was called that now we got independence. Let's come together. Do you know what came into the mind? That is why when you have position with the wrong mindset, you will not go. It will not work. If you give leadership to a man with only leadership mindset and not impactful mindset, or the mindset to impact the life of people, or not the mindset to serve the people, but to rule the people, the goal of the independence will be thwarted by the desire to remain at higher position. 1963, majority of them refused to come together, because when we come together, maybe Nigeria president is not going to be called president. He will be called governor or head of state. That position is too low. But it's the same thing. They want the title president. They are not getting it. These are educated. They are educated, highly educated, but there was a problem with education. They are highly educated, but there was a problem with the understanding. Okay? They want to be president. Nobody should be there dictating to me what I should do. Because when we come together, we are going to set up a rule that's going to be African rules, African protocols, or all our mining codes, mining conduct, whatever it is that you are coming to do, we are going to have one military force. So the Ghana president cannot just wake up and command. Of course, you can command your military or give order give order in your jurisdiction. You can do that, but you can't go beyond certain, there's a higher order over there. That's how we can make it better. Somebody says, sir, please buy one mic stand. I have mic stand is here, but I just feel comfortable holding the mic. If you worry, you forgive me, but I just feel comfortable. When I hold the mic, it makes me a little, much more flexible and much more, conversational and engage with my people. That's just why. Okay, I have the mic actually is here. The stand is here. I can even use it, but when I'm holding this, I feel well posed. Okay, I feel well ready for the conversation. So don't let it worry you. Okay, don't let it worry you. So somebody say Africa will be 54 province by now. Yes. So somebody want to be president. Now the people who give the independence, they went behind, influence some people, the power-hungry ones. The power-hungry ones were influenced to disagree. Why? There is one language some people do not want to hear: unity of Africa. Because when that happens, you become too powerful to handle. No, you become too powerful. Africa will become too powerful to handle. Africa will completely dominate the world. Honestly. Especially when the person speaking at the top is a revolutionary. He is going to be a problem. They understood this perfectly. So they work against that. You will become too powerful. It will just become too much. So what they did was that some people were influenced to thwart the whole thing. So they say, okay, if that's the case, then let's work on the whole organization of African Union. It was founded in 1963. The organization of African Union. I'm trying to make you understand that the African Union you have today, which the organization of African Union, which became the African Union, is not the same. I'll prove that. So you hold on. So, in 1963, after some people disagree, some people do not agree, Kwame Nkrumah pulled out the idea. Then let's, some of us who agree, let's just come together. I'll not go to that lane, but, some group came together and all. I don't want to, touch those things because my time is almost up. So let me make it sharp. Then we get to the conclusion of what I'm trying to project. Now, Nkrumah built on the early fathers who championed the agenda of Pan-Africanism. And for it to become fruitful, Nkrumah was dealing with the right generation with the wrong leaders. Honestly, the people were ready that time. It was the leadership that time. Today, the people are ready again. But that time, the people were ready, but the leadership was so power-hungry people. Some of them, their name are still there as people who took independence for the country. They were fine, but there was that power hunger in them. They want to remain at the top. So the African unity did not happen. Okay? So, then let me show you the mysterious thing that happened. The mysterious thing that happened. The mystery. So please like this thing for me. Now check something. Just after independence, let me give you a few one. The independence leaders who were removed from power. Watch something. Watch the time range. Just watch the time. Ghana, Kwame Nkrumah. We got independence in 6th February 1957. 1966. Coup d'etat happened. Now check something that happened here. When Kwame Nkrumah got independence for Ghana, nobody had problem with him. There was not so much problem with him. 3 years after majority of the people, he influenced them, they got independence. There was no much problem with him. 1963, that is 1963, 1960, a lot of people got independence, and then, oh, March, right? Yes, March. I mentioned, what did I mention? What did I mention? What did I mention, lovely people? I mentioned January. Family. I mentioned January. Somebody help me. Let's make it conversational. I love it. Okay. So it's March, right? It's March. We got it right. It's March. It's 6 March. It's not February. Forgive me, yeah? It's 6 March. Forgive me. It's not February. It's even here. I read wrongly. Forgive me. My mouth is running faster. So it's 6 March, 1957. And immediately in 1960, that's just, let's say, 3 years. A lot of people were influenced to get their independence. There was not too much problem. After 3 years from their independence, now you call a meeting, you want to unite. That was where people have problem with him. That was where people have the problem with him. That was where the problem came in. Because he was trying to do the main thing that the people were preventing, unity. When I said the people, you should understand them. The people I'm talking about, the colonial masters. The real thing they were preventing, they were watching closely that these people, are they going to go that lane? Kwame Nkrumah called them, at Addis Ababa, the conference happened. Say, hey, we are not going to allow this to happen. This man must go. So 3 years exactly, 1966. From 1963, 1966, chairman was taken away. Guinea, Ahmed Sékou Touré, that's the name, right? Good. Sékou Touré, they got independence in, getting it right? Second, in 1958, right? Am I getting it right? 1958, is that right? Is that right? 1958, that's Guinea. Is it Guinea? Guinea, yeah. Sékou Touré. If I got it right, somebody should help me in the comment section. I got it right? So 1958, that was just 1 year in between, it's not even 1 year. Let's say some few, some few, I think 1 year, let's say 1 year. So they also got their independence. And check what happened. Somebody's dropping some update. He was, good. I love the fact that you are dropping it. I was actually waiting for you to drop the 100 in the comment for me. Check how Sékou Touré's lifestyle after the independence went. I will not go back to go and talk about what happened. A lot happened. Sékou Touré have a lot of history. A lot happened in between. But I don't want to go back in there. Okay? When you come down, Patrice Lumumba, Congo, 1960, they got independence. Chairman was assassinated, how do you call it? Just 1 year. 1961. Is that right? When was Patrice Lumumba was taken down? Somebody give me the date. It's 1961, right? Yes, 61, just 1 year. Chairman was taken down. Is that 1 year? Yes, just 1 year. Do you know the reason why? He came too loud. They were watching the leaders who were too loud. The ones who want to process things to happen quickly. They said, no. Just 1 year. Because chairman was trying to take over control of the resources. The resources was his problem. The resources control gave him problem. And his death became a curse to the people. His death became a curse to the people. Look at DRC right now. And it happened on and on and on and on and on. So when you check the people who took independence, the term they were taken down. It's just short period, and then these people were taken down. Some people were giving money, and then their mouth was closed. The purpose of which they stood for the independence was gone, because the unity must not happen. When you check after Addis Ababa, and they wanted to do to pull out, or they give birth to the Organization of African Union, OAU. It was a strong movement, honestly speaking. At the same time, there was hijack in the middle. They wanted to hijack the movement. Sivan News, Olympia of Togo, exactly. Somebody just drop it. So they wanted to hijack that particular movement before Gaddafi came in. When Gaddafi came in, when we check the history of Muammar Gaddafi, even when we check the history, before we even go there, let's talk about Thomas Sankara. When Thomas Sankara started the revolution in 83, right? Thomas Sankara started the revolution in 83. And he changed the name of Burkina Faso from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso, which is the land of upright men. Burkina Faso is called Upper Volta because of the attachment with the Togo, the Volta region, the Volta Togo. Okay, because of the attachment. When you go and read the history, it's just at the top of the Volta region, and so it's not all, but a portion of it was at the top of the Volta region. When you check the Togo map, just at the top of it, Burkina Faso is sharing border. That border is not just a border, okay? So the Francophone or the French believe that it's part of them, just like the way they name, they divide us and all that. So that it was called Upper Volta. But chairman changed it from Upper Volta to Burkina Faso. All right, so he actually brought back the name, the land of upright people. Okay, the land, that name resonates with the people. It resonates with the country Burkina Faso. It's not just a name. It resonates. It connects with the people. That name connects, actually, honestly speaking. So Sankara was taken out in 87. So he started in 83 and 87. So he ruled only how many years? That's 4 years, just 4 years and 2 months. And then he was taken out. Why? The man came out and said, we are not borrowing money from you. We don't want anything from you. We want to build our country. Just like what Burkina Faso is doing. That thing is dangerous to some people. Some people don't like it. You know the people I'm talking about. The colonialists, they don't like it. The colonialists don't like it, Because that thing, your resources is giving us life. You want to take it. It's like you're trying to remove their lifeline. So it become the fight, the struggle. So Thomas Sankara came at the right time with the right people and the right mindset. Then what happened? They used the media, and the manipulation happened to turn the people against him. It was the media which changed the mentality of the people against him. After Compaoré took over and things begin to go wayward, then the people begin to wake up that, hey, we made mistake. That's why Burkina Faso, they don't want to make that mistake again. You see the way they are protecting Captain Ibrahim Traoré today? They don't want to make that mistake because they are awakened. Gaddafi, I don't know if I will get something about, So Gaddafi after 1963, downward to 1969, and he seized power. You know, Gaddafi seized power in a bloodless military coup. There was nobody died. Are you aware of that? That's true. They have been lying to us that a lot of people. No. He actually took power without anybody losing life. It was bloodless. Okay. So he did his best and all that. I mean, he ruled the country. Gaddafi was trying to do the gold for the value was on gold and oil. He was trying to bring back all the goods stolen. That was a problem. He's not ready to take paper dollar for anything. He's not ready to take, because he understands what is called value. So he was trying to bring back his kind of leadership. If it is spread across the continent of Africa, you are going to, remove seats under some people. You become so independent and so free that you don't even, it will become difficult, and Africans will not be traveling to Europe today to go and look for bread of life. No, they will not go there for greener pasture. Do you know the reason why? Because the structure of his leadership give freedom, and the people benefiting directly from their resources. Everybody is being paid from whatever the oil in Libya. Every citizen is receiving pay directly to their account. No matter how little it is, you know that you are in the country and you are benefiting from the resources of the country should belong to the people. Do you know what Captain Ibrahim Traore is saying these days? He said it about 3 times already, that his mission is to build a country and enough for everybody to have access to the benefit of the resources. It's not just about you working, but the country, it will get to a level where when you are in the country, you are not even working. There should be account, you benefiting from your resources, because the government is using it. It's working. It's generating money. So every citizen should be benefiting. There should be money going into your account. That is the target of Captain Ibrahim Traore. He said it about 3 times already. That is his target. So when Muammar Gaddafi came, before he was taken in 2011, right? Before Muammar Gaddafi was taken, he was the chairperson of the African Union for 1 year. He led the African Union in 2009, thereabout. Now, let me explain something to you. There was no problem with Gaddafi until he led the African Union and became very loud on the issue of African unity. There was no much problem with Gaddafi until when he was so loud in 2009-10, that he was just so loud championing the agenda of Kwame Nkrumah, the agenda of Gaddafi, agenda that we have been trying and fighting against from 1884, got to this level, 2009, you want to come up and then revive it. Are you serious right now? This is the mentality of some people who don't want the unity. They say, my friend, are you serious right now? You want to do what? Do you know? So let's say from 1884 we have been on this struggle all the way to 2009. Gaddafi, 125 years. Africa, why? And after 125 years, Gaddafi said it must happen. Then he began to call conferences, meeting African leaders, pushing and sponsoring, even for us to have one military. He was sponsoring the agenda because he has money. He was sponsoring the agenda, and a whole lot were happening at the same time. And they say, hey, this man is a dangerous man. 2011, they took him out. Now, after Gaddafi was taken out, what then happened to African Union? What then happened? The African Union, the one that changed or was used to replace the Organization of African Union. The Organization of African Union was having the right motive, one way or the other. There was battle between them, okay? They are pushing some agenda, one way or the other. The term it became Organization of African Union. The term it became, sorry, forgive me. The term it became African Union instead of Organization of African Union. That is when it became complete puppet. There was no longer dignity among anybody leading that organization. Gaddafi was there. They were not even comfortable with the man. No. They were not even comfortable with the man. Honestly speaking, they were not comfortable with the man. The man, they were not comfortable. Family, please increase the likes for me. Increase the likes for me. It's necessary. It's necessary. Increase the likes for me, okay? Increase the likes for me. The likes is very low. I'm going to, we are going to close very soon. I just want to conclude on something that I'm driving at. Yeah, the like has increased a little bit. Good. So the African Union, the Organization of African Union, when it was changed to African Union, it became a complete puppet. Complete puppet. So when Gaddafi took over, and he was just giving them tough time because the people were not in that movement. They want to be taking money because they are comfortable taking money from the West, from the white man, and then they will be at the top there that we are African Union. That's all. So when Gaddafi came out with this idea, African leaders that were, they have in the African, the Unity of Africa movement, or like Organization of African Union, which has become African Union, they were moved with the idea. This idea was planted in them that Gaddafi want to come and rule Africa. He wants to come and rule us. He wants to lead us. He wants to be a king over the whole of Africa. Agreed. Step in. So the leaders always are power hungry. 1963, the same thing happened. 2009, same thing, the same people. They don't want to allow power, they don't want to allow power to rest for the people to breathe. They are cleave to power. It feels like when Africa is united and then we have a head of Africa, it's like something is being taken from them. They have become so low, ama. But you see, with all being said, after Gaddafi was taken out, that is not all. The African Union is being used by the West, very well. They use them properly to achieve a whole lot of, the African Union actually achieved a whole lot of nothing. The African Union actually achieved a whole lot of nothing. I'm telling you, because they don't have their own voice, they don't have their own finance, they don't have their own nothing. Now, today, what is happening? Today, look at the continent. There is cry everywhere. And this time, the reason why it is going to succeed is because the media is no longer in the hands of one person. The power is moving from unipolarity to multipolarity. The media or the narrative is moving from unipolarity to multipolarity. Everybody have access. I'm giving you information right now. You too, you can decide and give information tomorrow. You are sharing it everywhere. Exactly. The media has moved from unipolarity, where a single group called West have been, championing the narrative, but now it's become everywhere. If YouTube decide that, hey, we are not going to give you voice here, I can run and go to TikTok because I have my voice there already. I can run and go to YouTube, Facebook. There are other platforms also. So it become a whole lot of things that you can't control again. Now the message is moving across the continent. The people are ready. the narrative is in their favor. At the same time, the leaders are coming out. So in the Sahel, these guys are influencing a whole lot of people. The youth are agitating. Look at Kenya. Do you know why the Kenyan youth are dying? Let me pull this out and then we close. The reason why the police are doing everything to take some of them their life and is to scare them, because it become like these people, if you allow them to be doing this all the time, I mean they'll be using this and to be disturbing the peace of the country. They'll become a turmoil in the, it's like the people have overcome the government, which is something that they will not allow to happen. So use every force possible to make them that they could do. But no, the Kenyans are not youth that back out. If you kill one, it means that you have risen 1,000. If you kill 2, it means that 2,000 are coming after you. If you take out 100, expect million. That is Kenyan youth for you. They are not like Ghanaians. Will you allow me to bash Ghanaians a little bit before we move forward? Before we close? Will you allow me? If you allow me, put 100. If you don't allow me, put 200. Let's close. If you allow me, put 100. If you don't allow me, put 200. Yes. It's not like Ghana, where as for us, the only thing we do, somebody say 200. I interview Kenyan youth on TikTok. They told me that, honestly speaking, their party or their country is their party. Come to Ghana. You see a full grown-up man dressed up in suits, looking very intelligent, very professional, and when they speak very fluent English, then you know that, yeah, these are people who are responsible. The moment they open their mouth on inside microphone, then you know that you are dealing with rubbish. They can see corruption like this, but because it favors their party, they are ready for the country to bend. They will be defending corruption. Me, on my platform, everybody know me. NDC, you do the right thing, I will talk them. You do the wrong thing, I go fire you. MPP, you do the right. That is me. We defend our party. The party flags are flying higher than the nation's flag. When we walk across our street, our nation, the flag of Ghana, you can count few. It will be difficult for you to count about 10. But party flags, party flags in Ghana, everywhere on our street light. And the sad aspect is that they hang it on street light and the street light is not working. They hang the flag on the street light is not working. They will not fix it. We are partisan. The country is divided with politics. Nobody, as I'm talking here right now, for somebody to come and see whether what I'm saying is true or not, as a Ghanaian, the person will first of all wear a political glass to see, does it belong to my party? Is it speaking in favor of my party? Now, if it's not speaking in favor of my party, then it's not part of me. That's the kind of people we are. Anyway, lovely people, the continent is growing. Leave Ghanaians. The continent is growing. The continent is crying for change. And I can tell you that this is the right time. This is the right time, meeting the right people. And at the same time, the right things are happening at the right time. So we are on the right track, lovely people. I believe that this movement is going to move forward. We are not going to, back down. Some of us also, we are on the narrative, drafting, making sure that we stay on course, waking the people. Whatever it is that is happening, we are standing for this cause. Anyway, I think we are done for the session. We have 1 hour 20, almost 1 hour 20 minutes now. Yeah, that's enough. Normally, I always do 1 hour whenever I come live. But today, I don't know what happened. I've been able to exhaust all the way to 1 hour 20 minutes. Whenever I go to TikTok, I do, sometimes I do 4 hours, 5 hours. If Kana is still here, Kana will tell you. when I go live on TikTok, I can be here and then we're having this conversation. I have a lot here, but I just have to minimize it because the time is going. So, because after we are done, people will come and watch. So it should be short for people to come and also take their time and watch. It's not be too much. So I think we have to just drop it here and leave it for another day. I think tomorrow I'm going to come live. How many want to see me tomorrow? Tomorrow, should we come live? If you want us to come live, let me know. Should we come live tomorrow? Should we come live tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. If you want us to come live tomorrow, put 100 in the comment. Then I'll know that we are set. So tomorrow I'm going to come up. Great. Financial media, great. Thank you. All right, so lovely people, thank you so much for your support. If you have not, you are here, you have not subscribed, do that. Subscribe. If you are here, you have not subscribed, do that to encourage us. Lovely people, we are 98k subscribers. We are just 2,000 away from 100k. That's huge, man. That's huge. So please, all right, do me the honor and give me that. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. If wherever you are joining from, if you are in the afternoon, good afternoon. If you are in the evening, good night. If it's the morning at your end, good morning. Have a nice day. Beautiful. So let me give shout out. Financial media is there. Spark Power is there. Terry Makule is there. Taiwa, I see you. Is it Taiwo? Yeah, so Bajo, I see you. Chairman is there. Victor. Yes. We have Salisu Muhammad Adams. And I'm seeing Anita Warwick. Lamy. I'm seeing a lot of people here, amazing people here. Yes, just give me hi. Let me give you a shout out before we go. Somebody say I send you message on your DM. Really? Do I have DM here? Do we have DM? Oh, okay. So this thing have green screen. I didn't know. Let me play around this a little bit. I don't know that this thing have green screen. Does it have green screen you can project? Oh my goodness. I didn't know. I'm unaware. Let me try it and see. Okay, but this one is not like TikTok where you can put it forward. It's not like TikTok where you can put it forward. This one is not like TikTok where you can put it forward. No. You can't even zoom it or do anything about it. I don't like this one. I don't like this one. They need to make it a little bit decent for us. TikTok, you can put it forward here and we'll do this. Somebody say, you sent me a message. What's the message? I can't see any message here. I can't see any message here. Where is my inbox? I don't have any inbox here. So, family, thank you so much. I appreciate you joining us, all right? Respect you. See you in the next episode. Respect.